What is up, you mower maniacs? Alright, well, I got this project today. It was at 3.75 off that push mower that I had. And we had to drill out the bolts for this because they broke off. So we took this all out, drilled them, put new threads in them. And as you can kind of see there, I don't know if you can or not, it kind of looks blurry, but that silicone, gray silicone shit, I didn't have the gasket fucked up on me. So we put that on there. It looks like it's gonna work.
We're gonna get some beer from my horses. We'll have to talk to the bartender about that, though. Right now, it's time for some Blake Shelton and Trace Atkinson at Hillbilly Bone at WILQ.
I think it's gonna work. I don't know. I'm not sure. If it don't, I'll just take it all back apart and get the gasket. If it's still good on this motor here, this is my parts motor. That's all rusted. I gotta take this all apart, and then I gotta take this one all apart because the flywheel key I think is broken. What this is for, or gonna be for, you're asking. Is gonna go in that. I've seen on YouTube that you can put a 3.75 to a 4 horse in one of these that would take 14, 15, 12, 11, whatever horsepower. And I think I have to drill new holes if I'm going to put that motor on here. How I'm going to do it is if that motor don't work out, like if it keeps leaking and it doesn't run right or something, I'm just going to use it for parts. And then I might try that motor. I don't know, I don't really feel like carrying anymore. Fuck apart. But, or I can find another push motor. And I'm going to have to probably drill holes. I don't know, I haven't lined anything up yet. How it's going to work is, like I said, if I can't get that motor to run right, it's going to take me probably a little bit longer to find another motor. So, with the fuel tank and that, I'm going to get extra line, and I'm going to put a fuel cutoff valve, fill this up. Sorry about all the noise, my neighbor's cutting grass over there. If you can't hear me, just bear with me. But, fill the little gas tank up, and fill this maybe about half, almost full. Put the cutoff valve on it, so if I run out of gas, I don't have to worry about coming all the way down to the house. If I'm all the way up in the woods or something, and worry about getting gas, fill this up, run the hose right to the gas tank whenever I need it, take the cap off, fill it up, put the cap back on, and good to go. So I don't know how it's really going to work. I have to get a pulley and probably some cables. This one I thought would work. It's the same size as drive pulley that was on there. That's the double wall pulley for the deck and shit. But that was on there, and it's the same size. So I would have to run a different belt, which I didn't want to. And it's just I'm gonna have to get some cables. I'm gonna have to do something about the where it the brake and that on the motor. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm thinking about maybe getting a hook and a long bolt, like a bolt hook or something, hook into there and bring it out here and thread it. So when you need to turn the motor on, just bring that back far enough, pull it, and when you're done, just let the nut, just unspin the nut. That's probably what I'm gonna have to do for right now until I can find a way to kill it better. That's the only thing I can think of. Or take the spring out of it and do the same thing, but with a nut, so it's not so hard. Take the spring and that all out, so where you can just take it with your finger and just, you know, do it like that. But I don't know. So yeah, that's what I've been up to lately. That's what's pretty much going to happen with this if I can get everything to work right. Like I said, I want to drill holes, get some cables, probably get a pulley. I don't want to spend a lot of money, but nobody does. Then that will hopefully be back up and running. It's kind of actually just an experiment. I want to see if it actually does work. I've seen it work, but if it does, that means I can take out the ignition and battery and shit like that you don't need now when you got that motor in it. And that's going to save me a lot of headaches. Then I'm going to make the back, you guys have probably seen these kind of battery holders, but kind of got like the cover of itself on there. So that's going to probably become a trunk. And, you know, that all done. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing, and, knowing me, I'm probably going to have to get another hood. I don't know. But we're just going to stick with doing the motor and that all first, and getting that all done. And, just do what we gotta do with it, and hopefully everything turns out the way I want it to. But yeah, and then I've been stripping this somewhat apart. I'm parting it out on Craigslist. The tires are good. I mean, the rubber is still good, but you gotta tube them. All of them except for the front right. So, and then I got a guy coming, I think, buying my 5-horse Briggs that I broke the crankshaft bolt or the flywheel bolts onto it. He wanted a clutch, so I'm going to be selling him the whole motor and a clutch. And I've shown you guys this before, but I've reorganized it. I got right there all my push motor stuff: fuel tanks, carburetors, tires, discharge cover, wheels, air filters, exhausts. That's the wiring right there out of that riding mower that I'm parting out. There's tank, air filter, cover, pulleys, oil. I actually had good oil in it, so I just took the oil out of it. And it's got tires and shit down there. But, yep, that's what I've been doing. So, hopefully this motor works out and runs right. If it don't, like I said, I'm going to have to find me another motor. Which I'd probably just rather find me another motor that runs, but I got to get the money, you know, so. Alright, catch you guys in the next video. I know I don't have very many videos on my channel, but go check out my channel. If you want to, rate, subscribe, like, all that good stuff, and do what you need to do. I'll keep you guys updated on this as I'm putting the motor and that all in it. What I'm going to do here, probably maybe today, if I can, is take the 14 horse out and try to pre-fit the 3 horse in there and see where I'm going to have to make my bolts, my bolt holes. And I got a bunch of cables. I got choke cable and regular throttle, and I got that throttle out of that LT1000 out there. And I got 4 belts So, yeah. And I'm hoping to get this back on the frickin' road, man. I mean, I loved this thing when it was running. It did everything I wanted it to, except for ice. Going up hills on ice, it's the only thing it didn't do. Anything else, deep-ass mud, it'd go through it. I mean, this thing was a frickin' beast. It's a hydro, but, you know, so. Alright, guys. Catch you guys later in the next video.